Alright, so you want to modify your 8S's or 8R's exhaust for dirt cheap. You don't want to spend no money. You have minimal power tools. Here's what you're going to do. Oh, wrong size. You need you a 4mm Allen key. I got these T-handles from Harbor Freight. They're like $5. Real cheap. Take this guy off. Don't lose him. Now, I've already done this, and it will melt your little exhaust cover. It's just gonna. It just happens. But, so this guy was right here. You take him off. Now, you can get a look at right here. Your exhaust is not going to have this big hole in it yet. But, that's what your power tools are for. What I did to get started is I'd take my yonder here power drill. Well, ain't that powerful, but and I just found a little flat spot, and I would I get through the first layer. Once I got through that first layer, this is like a dual wall exhaust system. I would take my here Dremel tool, my rotary powered tool, and I would just and trim that off, cut that off. Once I got my good square of this, I took my Dremel tool again, and I just started cutting through this metal. It's a slow little process, it takes time. And then, I guess you're gonna need some pliers too. Grab those bits of metal and just. This is about as big as I made mine, about a Sebastian-sized index finger by about half of an index finger by another index finger. And it sounds alright. It doesn't sound so bad. And if you even wanted to go even crazier, I don't have a light right now, but just in there is your first cat for your catalytic converter. It lays right about here, and then your second cat's about right there. I've already drilled out my first cat. You can just get a little paddle bit, but I do not have a paddle bit long enough to get back to my second catalytic converter. But this is my dirt cheap exhaust mod. This was free. It hasn't tripped any check engine lights. It hasn't done anything. Well, I need service. That's besides the point, but it sounds pretty good. Almost all of the exhaust comes out from right here. Like none of it comes out right there. Now, my bike is cold. It ain't too hot, but that is absolutely the cheapest and best sounding exhaust mod that I can think of for this bike. The cheapest full system, because Suzuki made it all fat down there, is from M4, I think. Well, actually, no, there's like some Delcovic exhausts, but it is a pain in the ass to get in here. And I've had to take these fairings off. I've had to clean out my fuel pump a couple times. But you have to take both your side fairings off, drop your radiator, and then, well, those got hot, but then it's right there and in there, and it's just a pain in the butt, and it costs a lot of money. I like this. It's pretty cheap. It's pretty easy. Actually, it's really cheap if you have the tools. It doesn't cost anything. It's just a little bit of your time. And it's fucking nice. Anyway.